All right, we are hopping into another one. This is going to be kind of a weird one. This one's different. This is another Crime Watch Daily, true crime news, whatever they call themselves now, sting, but it's not exactly an HVP. I'm not sure how I'm actually going to name this yet. I might just call it an HVP sting, but it's not technically Hansen vs. Predator. But this is the guy that likes to spank people. We'll get to it in a little bit. But I figured we'll do some of the background stuff here so we can kind of see what we're getting ourselves into. But yeah, I figured this would be what we do for the next video because it's weird. And I actually have only probably seen this maybe once or twice. And I don't know how many people, I'm sure if you're really into the community, you've seen this. But this might be something that not everybody has seen, so that could be kind of fun. We'll see if it stays up. Crime Watch Daily, True Crime News, they like to copyright strike me, so we'll see how they feel about this one, especially because it's in two parts, but we'll watch both in this video. So I will shut up for like a minute, and we will get into it.
They set up multiple cameras throughout the abandoned house, in the doorbell, in the flower pots, on the front porch, and even in the rain gutters disguised with fallen branches. Deputies then spread out a spike strip on the long dirt driveway, carefully covering it with dead leaves.
Captain, you had to dress this yard to make it look like a realistic scenario.
When we got here, the house had been occupied since about 2005. We took one of our trucks that we had at the sheriff's office, got it dirty, made it look as if it was abandoned. We built a clothesline, but then it looked too fresh, so we actually stained the wood to make it look whole.
This dude was just having fun. He just wanted to build something. This is a day of work for them. Dude, the Predators are not going to pay attention to the fucking clotheslines. They're driving to an abandoned house in the middle of the woods. There's going to be other things on their mind. They're not... But I will say the police did a much better job hiding cameras and shit around this house than the current True Blue team that literally hides a full ass camera, just puts a little hat over top of it so you can't see the red light. Like you wouldn't even see that camera they had in like the bird's nest. That was brilliant. But yeah, this dude's just having fun. He just wanted to work with his hands for the day. He loves building shit. You could tell. Chris is like, you stained it. What'd you spill on there? He's never worked a day in his life. Chris works very hard, but I don't see him like building shit from scratch, except for maybe like a burger. Boom, roasted. Okay, let's keep going.
Older.
They even put special touches on the front porch to make it look all down home.
Even the front porch here, you've set up so it looks like the grandmother really lives here.
Absolutely. From the potting soil to the chairs, even the ashtray with lipstick.
So you can have lipstick on the cigarette butts.
Lipstick on the cigarette butts just to make it look realistic.
Who put on the lipstick? Who volunteered for that? You, like, nothing wrong with that, officer, sheriff, whatever. But whoever volunteered for that idea was a little bit too eager. Again, who's paying attention to that? And you're gonna see most of these people get tackled before they even get to the house.
So you can have lipstick on the cigarette butts.
Lipstick on the cigarette butts just to make it look realistic.
On the edge of the woods, a SWAT team deputy sets up a hunting blind. Pine branches camouflage him so he can secretly watch in case the alleged perps try to make a run for it.
What happens if the guy bolts into the woods?
One of the deputies had the brilliant idea to install a game call down in the
Game
woods.
call?
Game call.
Which is what?
It is a remote activated sound box that puts off different sounds of different animals.
Show me.
We've also worked with a local Indian tribe to make sure skinwalkers roam the premises about 50 yards out. We're not taking any chances here tonight, Chris.
All right. So if he does run that way, he now believes that he may be running into a pack of coyotes.
Pack of coyotes.
I would stop.
Genius.
Genius. No, it's not, Chris. That's fucking stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Would you even really hear that? I mean, how many speakers? You have to make sure that the Predator runs, towards the speakers. What if they just pick a random direction and go? Like, I get that it echoes, but you've already ran into the woods, dude. Like, and would you know that's a wolf call? Like, you might just hear some random animal out there, and yeah, that could be scary, I guess. But, like, I think adrenaline, you see the cops, you see Chris Hansen, I'll fight the wolves.
Before the operation gets underway, the deputies and the SWAT team rehearse the takedown.
First off, down the ground. Do it now. Do it now.
The sheriff puts pictures of this decoy on social media, saying she's looking for a date. She's actually a 20-year-old employee of the sheriff's department. We're keeping her identity secret for her own protection. What's your goal when you take a photo?
I just try to look as young as possible. I don't wear any makeup or anything like that.
That you would think wearing more makeup would make you look like, I'm not trying to talk shit, I'm actually being like, wouldn't getting rid of wrinkles and blemishes make you look younger? I don't even know, because I was gonna joke, like, how do you make yourself look younger? Like, what do you fucking hold, like a giant lollipop? Like one of those cartoon rainbow lollipops that's like the size of your head? Like, how do you make yourself look younger? You wear less makeup? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
And I'll wear like older clothes that I have, so that way I appear to be 14.
Once the man...
What? Yeah, I'll throw on my fucking Def Leppard shirt so he thinks that I'm a real young soul. What are you talking about? Buy the newest shit. Wear like a Minecraft creeper hoodie. What are you talking about? Chris, hire me. I mean, I know this is the police operation. It's not really Chris's ideas, but like that's what this department had some money to spend or something. Like they're doing dumbass speakers in the woods. They're building posts to hang clothes on, and then this woman has no, like, she's not making any fucking sense. She wears older clothes to look younger. She doesn't wear makeup to look younger. Am I missing something here? Am I being dumb?
And makes contact. Investigator Heather Murray takes on the role of the 14-year-old they've named Callie. What made you get into this?
You, Chris Hansen, you were like so awesome. Really,
All right, Heather, come on. How much? I know. Look at Chris. He's like, all right, lady, settle down. No, you know Chris loved that. Chris made sure this made the final cut. This would have been 5 minutes long, but Chris is like, get this lady in here. She's just something about her is like, I just love her.
I kind of always wanted to go into law enforcement, and I actually started.
Oh shit, we get to see a little bit of the background too. So they have the decoys information all written out on these like notes here. So if like a predator asks, they can just refer to them real quick. That's actually pretty smart. I wonder if Tetrad Core and fucking Perverted Justice did similar things. I never really seen this like as broken down before. What does this say? Music? Oh, they even have like Lady Gaga. Oh my god, yeah, you wouldn't want to forget which music this fake woman likes. I shouldn't say woman. This fake 14-year-old girl likes, who was born in 2005? No, 2002? Yeah.
Watching your shows and what you did, and I thought, how cool would that be?
You've been chatting with a number of guys in preparation for this investigation. What's the most disturbing thing someone has said to you?
I'll be honest, I think it's the man that wants to paddle me.
You heard right. She says the guy wants to paddle her.
I am gonna call this.
What was that sound effect? Jesus Christ. Crime Watch Daily. Come on. Listen to this.
Right. She says the guy wants to paddle her.
I am gonna call this person who goes by male disciplinarian.
His name is Derrick Brett Deason, but he goes by Brett. He's 39 years old from Centerville, Alabama. He claims he's a full-time caretaker for his mom. He likes fish, and he says he likes to...
Why did we have to know that? He likes fish? Not even likes fishing? He just enjoys fish. Perfect. Good to know. Should we not trust him because of that? I'm sorry.
Paddle young girls.
Yeah, you know his two big things.
And he says he likes to paddle.
If you had to have all your interests broken down, describe yourself. What do? Your age, where are you from, your job, and then two just interesting facts about yourself. Well, I like fish. I like paddling young girls. Both of those hand in hand. Sometimes I like to combine the two. Sometimes I hit the girls with the fish.
All young girls.
He likes me to call him Daddy and Sir.
Heather dials Daddy Deason's number. Listen closely. Deason mumbles a lot.
Hey.
Hey.
Like, I'm in my room right now. I can't go outside because, my granny's, in the living room, so.
Perfect. Sounds exactly like I did when I was 14. Just every other word, say like, mention your grandma, make sure you hit like again. Again, bring up Minecraft. I think you would really kill it right now, especially this era. Hit some Minecraft. Just say like, oh, and my house just got blown up by a creeper.
I don't want her to, hear what I'm talking about.
The sheriff says Deason sent the decoy a picture of paddles that he says he'll use to inflict pain and bruising.
You like those?
What do you judge more? This guy who has custom paddles, or the guy that shows up to play pool with his custom pool cue or stick or whatever it's called that he or third option C, the guy that has his own bowling ball and bowling shoes. Which one's if this paddle was used for good, which is really the saddest of the three.
Yeah, the paddle things?
Yeah. Here's a question. I'm serious. I think on. I'm not hard.
It's like hold on, I gotta hear that one more time before I riff. I spank hard and I paddle hard, and that it's just built for tough.
I'm not hard. I don't let up. I don't go easy. It will bruise. There's not going to be a question if it does. It will. But the bruises. I mean, how bad is that?
It's just me and my granny, and I don't walk around naked or anything, so
Yeah.
Deason tells Heather it will take a while to get there, as he lives 250 miles away in a different time zone, and his car is on the fritz.
It would be 4 hours, but I would lose an hour, so it would make it 5 hours. Over here, it's 7-ish now. It gets dark.
Like super dark or just a little dark?
What is with this super word?
Yeah, even this fucking idiot is realizing you're overdoing it, lady. Talk like a human being. She's fucking 14. She likes Adele and Lady Gaga, okay? She knows words better than super. Look at that phone, too. What era iPhone is that? I just noticed that. The giant-ass printer in the background.
That's because Heather is trained to use phrases like super, so she sounds like a teenager.
She went to training for that. Wow. What a fucking... Dude, everything's a scam. I should start teaching these... Can I start teaching at, police stations how to do this shit? Because I feel like I could nail it. And it's taxpayer money, right? So I'll charge $100 an hour and see how the results are. I'll have to keep coming back. Because clearly they're not... I don't know. Never mind.
And how do you do that?
I don't know. No, I mean, really, I kind of go back to
She thinks she's good at this. Oh, this is annoying me. Okay, let's just get through it.
when I was 14.
Is this how you guys feel watching me? You're like, oh, he thinks he's good at this. I don't. I'm aware. That's what... Have some humility, lady. At least I call myself Piss.
Heather invites me to listen in as she reels in her fish-loving admirer.
I wanted something when I get there.
Oh, I don't know. I'll make you a sandwich.
I mentioned that catfish is unclean. I got deer pattern fish that they sell, that you can buy.
Oh, I like chicken nuggets.
He likes fish. Did they put that in there because he's picky about his fish? He didn't like the catfish, which... What does he mean? I like seafood. I'm more of crab and shrimp scallops, that kind of thing. You know, salmon's good. But like, I don't think I've ever had catfish. They're just like bottom feeders, right? Is that why they're considered dirty, or they're like the pig of the pork of the seafood world? Does this guy, like, what does it matter? What do you mean? Beer battered? What? I was so lost. He likes fish. Clearly he likes fish. Oh, and real quick, if anybody wants to know this woman's laptop password, it's right here.
I got your Dr. Pepper. That is part of what I did while I was there at Walmart, having them change my oil and all that good stuff.
For their first meeting, Deason asks her to wear jeggings, tight denim leggings.
Jeggings, yes, I will put my jeggings on.
Deason is on the way, but he's about to take a big detour. Next,
I don't know where I am.
Deason.
All right, let me get the second part going here. I'm sure it's going to be a bunch of stupid ass recap too, so we're just going to skip ahead a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Brett Deason to arrive. Only one problem.
I don't know where I am.
He's lost, deep in the pitch black midnight of the Georgia forest.
Okay. Are you on the right or left on where I am?
On the right.
You said you're out in the country. I mean, you do have neighbors out here.
I lost him.
Brett's really close. He's within 2 minutes away, but right as he was about to get here, he lost his cell phone signal, but he's got to be very close.
You can feel the tension build in the command center.
Brett is literally a minute to 2 minutes away. We're whispering because the decoy is trying to get him back on the phone. It sounds like she's dead. She should be right here.
Just park where there's railroad ties. You can just park right there. I'm putting on my jeggings.
Stop saying jeggings. Like, you, oh my God, this is what I mean. People don't fucking talk like this. I'm getting irritated. I need to take a breath. I need to see Chris, you know, talk to this guy, and I think I'll be better.
Railroad ties.
Yeah, that's what my granny.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Who the fuck? I was gonna say that, like, bitch, who has railroad ties in their front yard? What is this house?
Some railroad ties.
You live in the middle of nowhere and you just have trade tracks? Like, railroad ties, are those like the fucking nails? Like, what even is that? But like, why do you have those in your yard? I've like lost like the energy here because these cops are irritating the fuck out of me.
Where your clothesline is?
Yeah, just come in the front door. I'm putting on my jeggings. Hold on.
No jeggings for him tonight.
Oh, but you didn't even give him a chance to see the cigarette with lipstick on it. How is he gonna know anybody lives here? You know, he came in the middle of night. He didn't even get to see the lipstick.
Sheriff's office, put your hands up!
Just handcuffs. The deputy's body cam shows this up-close angle of the arrest. But before Deason is taken to the county jail, he's taken inside the house. And
oh, good. He'll get a chance to see how set up the house is now, so he might still think somebody actually lives here. You know, for an abandoned house, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. There's no way this is like... This was probably just recently purchased. I'm not going to go into it. Who gives a shit? But, like, they called it an abandoned house, and I'm calling bullshit.
He's about to take a seat.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Whoa, for real?
Yes.
With the deputies watching, Deason agrees to talk to me and give his side of the story.
I do not work for the sheriff's department or the government. And there's no rule that says you have to talk to me, but I have some important questions for you that I'd like you to answer. Why did you come here?
Weird approach by Hansen. We never see him explain that. I wonder what this setup was. It feels like maybe the, where are they? Georgia? Or wherever they're at. It feels like maybe the police department didn't want to actually do like a sting where like Hansen gets to talk to them first or anything. But they did agree to like let him be here under very specific like circumstances. It's a very odd setup. There's only one of these. But I mean, this is towards the end of Crime Watch Daily Hansen content anyway, so maybe they were just like trying to get something out there.
Here tonight. You don't know. Who were you going to meet? It was a 14-year-old girl named Callie, right? What was your plan here tonight? Well, I have the transcripts. So maybe I can help you out. How young are you? 14? Where do you live? What state? Okay. Are you going to be paddled for you?
He seemed excited when Chris first got there, and now he's just grunting at him. I kind of, I enjoy this guy. He's dressed like Timothy Isaac, too. I just noticed that. He's got the same, like, he needs the hat. But yeah, he's just like, ugh. Not the worst Chris interview.
Oh. You ever been paddled in school? What's this right here? One of those right there. Paddles. And what do you do with these paddles, Brett?
Role play.
You what?
Role play.
Role play.
Yeah.
And what does this role play entail exactly?
Like, sadomasochism, like.
I love gravity.
How is that? That's not role play. That's just you living your life. You're just a bad guy. I mean, again, whatever like adults want to do behind closed doors, whatever. As long as they're both consenting and like of legal age, blah, yada yada yada. You know how. You just be a decent human being. But yeah, that's not a role play, man. That's just who you are. Now, if you were like, I go in there and I pretend that I'm world famous cricketer, and then you name some guy I've certainly never fucking heard of. And then you're like, that ass is a cricket ball. That's role play. That's totally different. And, you know, let's say that makes it more right. But at least your statement would be more correct.
Pinching, spanking. I love to give girls what they need. What do girls need, in your opinion, Brett? This is your chance, Brett.
To what?
To help me understand what you want.
Okay, this guy's actually a genius. I take it all back. He knows exactly what's... Yeah, exactly, Chris. To what? Your chance to what? He's already in handcuffs.
And what do you do for a living, Brett?
I'm a caretaker. I take care of my mother.
Does your mother know you're here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl?
No.
And here you say, I'm not going to go easy on you because you're a girl. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to bang you so hard. What do you think would have happened tonight if we weren't here and 14-year-old Callie was here? What would you done?
Just hung out. Gave her.
Hung out. So you brought Dr. Pepper. But what else did you bring? Did you bring condoms?
Yeah.
You were going to have sex with this girl, weren't you?
Was that did Chris have a voice crack? What was that?
Yeah.
You were going to have sex with this girl.
Yeah, whoa, a Chris voice crack? Yeah, I don't know if we've ever gotten that. That's kind of fun. We're going to listen to that one more time. My voice cracks all the time out here, so I can't talk shit, but I'm also, I haven't been doing this for 20 plus years.
Did you bring condoms?
Yeah.
You were going to have sex with this girl, weren't you?
I doubt it.
You doubt it. How long did you spend in the car driving here, Brett?
Too long.
Too long. Yeah. Was it worth it, Brett?
No, it was not.
What do you think should happen to you?
That's not up to me.
It's not up to you. Well, wait a minute. Here's some paddles. What's this right here?
Chris, you recognize that pretty quickly. He just walked in with a bag, and you scoped out paddles immediately. Oh, it's somebody's hair. Never mind. I didn't read that at all. I was trying to make a joke, but this is weird. Hold on. Okay. I get it now. Shut up and play the episode. God, if only we'd watch this for free already on YouTube.
Well, wait a minute. Here's some paddles. What's this right here?
Some hair. Whose hair is that? Hair.
This was found in the car, in your car. An evidence bag with hair in it. Explain that.
I haven't vacuumed my car in a long time.
Whose hair is it?
I don't.
Might be yours. Doesn't look like yours. You look like you have a crew cut.
Well, I just cut it.
Explain this right over here. What do we have here?
Chris gets to play with the props. No way. Okay, hold on. Chris, string him with like a pinata real quick. You already got the stick. We won't even make you blindfolded. We just have to spin around 10 times real fast.
Big paddle. Big paddle with holes in it. Little paddle.
Oh, well, one of those, hold on. The one you're pulling out.
Big paddle.
Yeah, so this one's for charcuterie. This one actually wasn't for anything sexual. Well, I guess technically charcuterie a little bit, it can be sexual, depending how you lay out you know, the meats and cheeses, your olives and pickles. But I mean, also, if you're wining and dining and eating a charcuterie on like a nice date night, that could also turn pretty sexual. Charcuterie's, you know what? I take it all back. That one is sexual. Get him, Chris.
Paddle with holes in it. Little paddle. What are these for? Explain this, please.
It's fetish.
Fetish. And you were going to practice that fetish on a 14-year-old girl?
I wasn't.
Why would you bring this stuff if you weren't going to use it?
I'm just going to brought it and I'm going to use it.
All right.
Yeah, that was, you could have just said, like, it's always in my car. You know, I don't want my, you know, my elderly mother who I take care of to come across my paddle collection, so they just sit on my trunk all the time. No, you just said I brought it. You know, I packed it all up in this bag, organized it, I cleaned them off, sanitized them, but I wasn't planning on using them or anything. And damn, look at these cameras. Wow, they don't use cameras this big. This actually kind of looks like my buddy Bobby in real life. It's kind of like fucking me up a little bit. But yeah, they don't use cameras this big anymore at all. That's crazy. Is this just like an era, like, did cameras start getting smaller in media after this? Because you could film fucking Avatar 2 on these things, and they're all here for this guy.
Gentlemen are going to talk to you some more.
Deason's next stop, the county jail. Heather showed me what she found in his car.
Some movies here. Secretary.
Oh, wait, secretary? Okay, I was going to make guesses. I was going to say 40-year-old virgin, but let's see.
A receipt from Walmart.
Oh, shit, I was muted. What is secretary? Hold on.
Take a look here.
Did we get a good view of that?
Secretary. A receipt from Walmart. Art.
No, God damn it. Is secretary, is that a porn or is that like a real movie? I've never heard of secretary. I'll look it up, I guess.
If you take a look in the back seat right here, there's plenty of Gatorade.
Whoa, what? That is, dude, you were only driving for like 4 hours. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've taken some long road trips, and you do need to stay hydrated, especially, you know, like a hot summer day or something. But what the fuck, dude? That's a lot. And are those Powerades right there, too? So he's got a mix? What's he like, the red Powerades more, but the lemon lime Gatorade's too much of a classic? I kind of get that, but, like, what the fuck? That's so many, like, why would you have so many of those in the back of your car?
Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, as asked by the decoy.
Oh, wait, was this just for tonight? Was he going to get like that? I mean, I imagine, like, paddling all night, you probably do work up quite a thirst, but damn, dude, like, I guess that's really more of a workout than I thought.
What does this look like to you?
Well, it definitely looks like he was coming down to stay.
And look what else they found in Deason's wallet.
Pictures of young women.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Hopefully that's just like nieces or something, but does that make it... Hopefully those are nieces and he has no nephews. So like if he did have a nephew, that boy's picture would be like right here or something, but hopefully... Oh man, that's really weird. Yeah, this guy sucks.
Out of his wallet. We don't know who they are. And what's in this other suitcase over here? We got belts, a stick, several paddles, scrubbing brushes, condoms.
Two boxes of condoms. How long? Dude, he was going to be here one night. Look at, there's no way. Like, what is the point?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, the grand jury indicted Deason on 3 counts. Criminal attempt to commit felony, child molestation, sexual exploitation of children, and obscene internet contact with a child.
What do you think would have happened if a 14-year-old...
Do they say... Hold on, I just want to see if they say, like, how much time he served. I don't really give a shit about any of this.
Deason bailed out on $25,000 bond. He hasn't yet entered a plea. The DA tells us he expects him to plead not guilty. We contacted Deason's attorney for a comment, but he has not yet responded.
Yeah, so not totally sure. I didn't do any background research on this at all. So not totally sure what happened to this guy. I'm assuming he got in a lot of trouble. But yeah, that was, I don't even remember this guy's name, to be honest. Did they ever say it? It's not even in here. I know they're in Georgia. Well, this has been fun. But yeah, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching.